What is going on? Okay, Eva here. Today I want to talk to you about how to build an email list because this is very, very important for any kind of business, whether you're a coach, whether you own a storefront of some sort, you have a massage therapy shop, or you have a toy store, whatever it is. Building an email list is absolutely crucial. Now, there's ways to do it, and there are waste of time, and here's my experience and what I've discovered. So, number one, a lot of people, the biggest myth, people think that they're gonna put some kind of like sign up for my newsletter on their website. It never works. You might get like 2 signups in 6 months. It really doesn't work. So here's the thing. I'm going to take this in 2 different ways. And number one, let's talk about those of you who have a storefront. So you absolutely need to offer something in the store in exchange for your email sign up. So what I'm doing with my restaurant, for example, is you'll get a free appetizer when you come back if you give us your email address. And here's what you're going to get in return. You're going to get a guide to how to eat healthy or whatever, right? And you give it to them there. I include in a survey card. It's a field in the survey card. And since we did that, we used to have like, give us your email address if you want our newsletter. Almost nobody filled it up. The minute we start offering something, or they get something in return, some lead magnet or something like that, we started getting a lot of email signups. So we were able to grow our newsletter at the restaurant. I think we have like 1,400 people, something like that, and we didn't have very many before. Like, we basically doubled it in 3 months when we started doing this. So now, for those of you who are coaches, speakers, nutritionists, stuff like that. So first of all, people do not go to your website. Like, if you think they do, you've spent months working on your website, they just don't. They know you, they work with you, they might find your Facebook, whatever. They do not go to your website. I know a lot of nutritionists, I know a lot of healers, I see them all the time. I never, ever, ever go to anybody's website. So people just don't. So why bother putting all this effort into trying to sparkle up your website, hoping that you will use it to capture your email address? You probably won't. So here's how you actually can do it. And the answer is through speaking. Oh my God, through speaking. It's so simple. Here's how you do it. Every time, you have to be speaking a lot. This is how you grow your email list. It's what works. I love speaking. You don't have to be good. You don't have to be great. You just have to start somewhere. So start speaking. Every speaking opportunity that you have an opportunity to get everybody's email address in your audience. So 2 ways to do it. If it's your own event that you're organizing, you create an email sign-up sheet that has your lead magnet on top. Here's what you'll be getting in exchange for your email address. You put their names, and then they give you their email address as they come in and sign in. Okay, so that's how you get their email addresses. I'm going to talk about the lead magnet in a minute. But so that's a way to do it. Now, if you're speaking other people's events, chances are that they will not let you create an extra signing sheet for everybody. And they might not be willing to give you their email addresses. So here's how you do it. This is I don't know if you can see it. Hopefully you can see it. This is my email sign-up sheet that I give away during my talks. So my signature talk is 5 key steps to rocking your business and whatnot. Now I have 2 extra steps. And I created an ebook, which I wrote in like 3 hours. It's just like, ooh, yeah, I already knew all that information because it's all in my signature talk. And I give them 2 extra steps, and I give them extra resources. I give them some links, some tools, and whatnot. So what you do is that you repurpose your signature talk. You give people some extra so they have a reason to give you their email address. And you know, some of you guys, this is how you guys end up on my newsletter, is this way. Okay, so you know it works because you're here. You're watching this. So if you're watching this in my newsletter, if you're watching this on Facebook, then probably not. But But this is what I do. Most people in the room give me their email address. Most people do. Like 80% of the room, they do, because I give them so much value in the talk, and there's so many notes they could be taking. They can get it in an ebook, and they don't have to be writing so many notes. It works really well. So this way, like every time I'm in front of a room of 20, 30 people, I have 20, 30 email addresses. And I have been doing that consistently, and my list has really started growing. Now, how you nurture these people is a whole other game, but I might make a video about this later. But this is hands down the most effective and fast way to get email signups. So, and now about the lead magnet, because I didn't talk about this. So lead magnets, you gotta create your lead magnets. You're gonna write it out. It doesn't have to be like I made an ebook, and I'm probably gonna be remaking it. I'm gonna be doing a video because people really love videos. It can be a 45-minute webinar training. Just talk in front of video for 45 minutes. You can get it done. You can write an outline in an hour and then talk and just deliver value. You know your stuff. You can do it on the fly. You can do a 3-piece video, or you can do a 3 email training series, or how to achieve a certain result. That, of course, relates to your business. You can create an ebook. You can create a 3 myths in my industry guide, or 3 mistakes that home buyers are making, for example, if you're a realtor, something like that. Okay, so that gives you hopefully some ideas. It has to be something of value. Obviously, people have to want to read it. It's really important that you give them some real tangible value, but that's what you bring into your talks. All right, so I hope this makes sense. I hope it's been helpful. Reach out to me if you want to schedule a coaching session with me or anything like that. I'm getting pretty busy, but hopefully I'll be opening a slot or 2 in my calendar soon. So thanks for listening, and I'll see you in the next video.